cryomancy, and because I have guests. We'll conclude today's lecture there. Be sure to read through parchments 34 to 44, and I expect you all to have appropriately researched some sort of transmutation magic by the end of month. Thank you. Come in, guards. What can I... Oh! Miss Aileen, I didn't think I'd be seeing you again. Apologies, I need to think of a name for the professor really quick, and I can't think of one. Shit!
Thaddeus McDastardly.
No. Did what? Screw it. I'm just gonna say.
Does everyone recognize him?
You do. He was one of your professors. But like I said, I was trying to think of his name, and my brain just blanked what his name was going to be. I was rattling through Greek philosophers. It's like, and we need to pick one at random. Well, the dice blank. Well, the name sheet's blank.
Playsocrates.
Play Socrates, yeah.
Playsocrates. Or Plato.
Aristotle.
Yeah.
No, we'll just go with Plato. My apologies, Miss Aileen. Professor Plato at your service. How can I be of help to you all?
Go on, Aileen. You seem to know this man. And he seems to know you.
She is completely stunned at this point. This is like PTSD for her.
I will poke
She just,
her
like, without a word, holds out the note.
I will prod her with the dagger to make sure she's okay. Like, not lethal damage or anything, just prod.
I'm glad you specified that. I was imagining that's just full on psycho stabbing her in the back. Anyways, you handed the note.
Well, Aelin will just, like, kind of wave him off as a pesky fly.
Anyways.
Absent-mindedly.
But Professor Plato takes the note and walks over to his lecture stand to break the seal and he unfurls it and... Interplanar travel. Fascinating. You've travelled between the planes. Oh, you need to tell me what it was like.
Hot and dusty.
Fitting for the plane of Earth. You know, we still know so little. The gods left us very little understanding of interplanar travel. I tried my whole life to understand it. Then you, my dear student, actually go and do it. Oh, but how amazing. Thank you, God. And he reaches into one of his pockets and he pulls out a couple of gold and hands it to him. For your troubles, don't worry, I can take care of things from here. Come in, all of you. Sit, please. So the plane of Earth was collapsing in on itself.
Apparently so. I mean, I understand shit about magic, so all the others probably better off you're asking, sort of thing.
Well, I get to a scholar like me, this is fascinating. I didn't realize a plane could collapse in on itself. But now we have worries with the plane of fire. What about the other elemental planes? Air, water. The Fey realm, the Shadow Realm. all these realms going to collapse in on themselves? What does that mean for us? I need to write some of these notes down. Do carry on explaining things to me as I carry on. And like he goes over to his board and he picks up a bit of chalk and summons a mage hand, and like both hands together start writing different equations and theories. And
That's impressive.
when you have as long as I have you pick up a few tricks.
If he had like the rod of like tentacles sort of thing, he could like each tentacle like write and take it down and things. But he doesn't have the rod of tentacles.
No, he does not have the rod of hentai.
No. Well, I suppose if you want a bit of a good starting point, it all started at Seagate. And when we arrived, everyone couldn't stop singing for some reason. And then we come across this Earth Dirt lady. I think her name was Dow.
Yeah, their name was Dal.
Anyways, so for some reason, she, along with a bunch of others, decided it would be a perfectly good idea to perform this ritual in such a way that would take a phoenix from the fire plane, take it over to the earth plane, so that they could change it into an earth phoenix, so that it could stop the earth plane from collapsing in on itself. Something about a totem or something to kind of stabilize a thing or something along those lines. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, something like that they were talking about.
And then once this ritual was done, in terms of the whole trying to like stabilize the thing, there was an evil kind of Zartan dude that was a little bit purple and corrupt and everything. Yeah, like the phoenix, the fiery phoenix turned into a dirt one, and all the while we were tracking down a bunch of gem dragonborn who said that they were going to reclaim certain dragonborn lands that belonged to the dragonborn of centuries ago or something like that, and like to claim as their own since nobody's really using it. And
Oh my. The Dragon Ball thing sounds terrible. They're not attacking here, are they?
I mean, one of the places is Verulanium.
I mean, that's the current seat of the Empire. I believe in history it's gone by it was just an outpost. So it was here at one point.
Oh. Well, there were quite a few places.
I believe the history department's actually doing a dig right now.
Oh.
But we're getting off topic though. The Earth plane was, you actually saw it collapse in on itself.
Yes.
What was it collapsing into? It doesn't make any sense. And like you can see now, like he's finished his equations on the board, and it's a fascinating thing to look at. Even if you're not high intelligence, you're looking at things like four-dimensional hypercubes and Fabrica space-time diagrams and stuff like that. Even Eppa's like, oh my does, and he's like almost like a school kid.
Scribbling down notes.
Yep. So now the fire plane doesn't have a Titan anymore.
Unfortunately, no.
But now that they borrowed a Titan from the fire plane and stuffed it into their own, so the Earth one's safe. Not sure about the fire one. The fire ones might be fucked.
But that's what I mean. The fire plane is screwed. It's doomed.
Yeah.
So what would happen if you got rid of an element? I mean, could I do... And like he does a simple produce flame in his hands. Like, would I be able to do this anymore?
I'm no magic person. Look, I only just discovered I can read people's minds only a few days ago.
That's a dangerous thing. You should be careful with that.
Well,
I'm serious. Open your mouth to too many things, you're likely to go mad.
I can imagine Eppa just looking incredibly guilty at that front.
Probably is, to be fair.
Or delighted.
But in any case, he slumps down in a chair by his work and he like holds his head in his hands like, oh, this is too much to take in. Okay. So this dark corrupted Titan. Did any of you have contact with it? Like physically hit it?
Like with our bare hands or
With blades, weapons, whatever? I'm just curious.
Well, do you mean the Zaratan or?
Yes, that thing.
Yeah. And Rex pulls out his Omni Violator. This was in contact with them, and hands it over.
Thank you. Oh god, oh my, this is a heavy thing.
Well, it is a heavy weapon, yeah. I know.
Interesting. He like glances over back and forth and waves his hand over the top and is like, huh. Now that is interesting. So the Shadowfell got involved in all this as well.
I mean, I don't quite follow. Like, again, this is all very new to me.
It's all very hard to explain, and it will take some time. A lot of time. And a lot of tea.
Time we don't have necessarily.
Oh,
Yes.
I'd say we've got plenty of time to do things.
But not a lot of tea.
Not right now, no. It'll take a while to brew tea. And get the food together. I feel this is a discussion best had with a colleague. If you're free tomorrow, I'll just spare my lectures. I'm sure the students won't mind too much. I'll get in touch with a colleague of mine. He's currently doing the dig right now in the city. They're doing a bit of a historical find. And we'll get together and we'll discuss this. He's a much more educated man on the plains than I am. For me, travel between the planes is one thing. He's actively tried to study the histories of things thereof. And on that note, I think that's a good place to end this session.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Only because I
will miss out the next.
I know.
Oh.
You doing anything exciting next week?
What's the time now? So let's think. 5 hours back, so 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll be in Epcot somewhere around the World Showcase.
Ooh, nice.
You'll be in my time zone.
Yeah, I will
Yes.
Well, look at this. Enjoy Disneyland.
Yeah, definitely.
And thank you all for watching the stream. I hope you all enjoyed it. Sorry it's a bit shorter than usual, but there are things within the things to plan.
Yes. Yes, there are.
DM's got.
So
schemes.
we're scared. We're quite scared now.
No, yeah, no.
I mean,
But when we get scared, don't we usually just plan around the DM's plan, who in turn turns plans around our plan, and we plan around their plan?
oh, we don't plan at all. Like, we don't have a bloody plan. We just go head first and hope.
We just fuck shit up.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Alright.
It's just chaos.
Yes.
Let chaos reign.
Yeah.
Alright then. So with that, thank you all for watching, everybody. We'll catch you all next time for some more Tales of Fumbles and Fortunes. Until then, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.